This episode is sponsored by Yuma Dispensary, located at 4104 East 32nd Street here in Yuma, Arizona. Yuma Dispensary has been your one-stop shop for all your recreational and medical needs since 2013.
Are you in need of a medical license for something stronger to treat what ails you?
Good job, baby.
Pop in today, and one of their trained consultants will walk you through
good.
what's available and what will work best for you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Everyone's
Tough.
different, and they understand that, right? They hand select every product. They got a guy in there. We like him a lot. We've had him on the pod. His name's Ricardo. He's the inventory manager.
Shout out Ricardo.
He's picking all the good things. So you go talk to them. He's training everyone up on every new thing he brings in. They got a lot of knowledge. Everything's tested to exceed state and federal standards for safety. Dosage accuracy. That's important for old people like me. We can't mess up the dose.
I got this strawberry flower pop, 10 milligrams, one serving per package, 10 milligrams per serving. Is this just THC or CBD?
I think that's just THC.
Yeah, it's just THC.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Doing great. Chop proof.
These are always so hard. Yeah, I know.
You
twist them, right?
No, you
go against it, right?
Well, you can
Or
it
what
like
do you
that.
do?
Just pinch it and go like
Pinch
that.
and go.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Just like that. It's so easy.
It's very easy.
Whatever your tolerance, check out Yuma Dispensary today. Okay, let's do it again. Whatever your tolerance, check out Yuma Dispensary today. And tell them the slob on the pod boys sent you.
Why did we go slow?
That's good, huh? All right, let's start this episode.
Woo!
That thing in my mouth the whole time.
That's what she said.
Whoa. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Slob on the Pod. I don't know why I'm doing this. I look like a fucking idiot. This is the Halloween episode. Ooh, spooky. So scary, dude.
Scared? Pussy.
Yeah, you scared, dude? You scared yet?
Yeah, I'm a little
We're
scared.
going to have some surprises pop out.
No, we're not.
To my left, we have the BBC himself, the big bad co-host, the Risley Bear, Memphis Rizzlies, a.k.a. my co-host, Emil, everybody.
Hi, I love you.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, man.
This will come out Wednesday, so I figure this will be...
After?
Yeah. No, the morning after. No, the morning of Halloween
Is
day.
Halloween Wednesday?
Or Tuesday. What day is Halloween?
I think it's Tuesday.
Damn, I need to start editing tonight.
Yep.
We're recording on a Sunday, so that's why. Before we get into the show, I think we should announce some upcoming shows that we got going on before we forget.
Yeah.
What do you got going on? This Friday. This will come out Tuesday, so.
I don't have anything. But 928 Comedy has some shows coming up.
Don't you on Friday?
Sure, I can't do it.
You're not going?
I can't do it, no.
Oh, no, better go.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I had to bail.
So what show is that? No, we'll get to that.
It is the November 3rd local comedy showcase put on by 928 Comedy at the Crest.
Get your tickets at 928comedy.com or go to the Instagram. There's a link in the bio. Click the link in bio. Make sure you follow Slob on the Pod. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube. If anything, subscribe to the YouTube.
Please.
That's where it's really at. I'm trying to get to if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start putting up reels, like the little things I put on Instagram.
Yeah.
I can put on reels, and supposedly YouTube's pushing reels. So we got tons of reels we can throw out.
Yeah. Like they have a short thing, you mean?
Yeah.
A short clip.
Shorts or so whatever. Yeah. So, but like one of the requirements, I can't post any until I get 1,000 subscribers.
How many do we have right
We're
now?
at 330.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
We can do that.
Yeah. So if you guys could up those numbers, that would help.
Please.
So make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that. Follow the Instagrams, Emil Comedy, Jornatondo_comedy, and 928comedy.com and 928comedy on Instagram. All right, let's get into this episode, right?
Yeah.
Should we start off on a sad note?
Yeah, let's start off on a sad note. That's always good.
Friends actor Matthew Perry has passed away at the age of 54.
R.I.P. babe.
R.I.P. Dude, I'm so sad.
Yep.
Like, and it was crazy because it happened yesterday. So yesterday I came by, and if you guys didn't notice the new little setup, we're piecing it one by one. So hopefully by episode 100, it'll be like a full-on set in here. And I came over last night, and we were setting up. And literally as I'm done, I go to check my phone, and the first thing I see is Matthew Perry dead. And I tell Emil, I was like, dude, Matthew Perry died. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I don't want to tell you.
I knew. I found out like a half hour earlier when I went into the other room. I checked my phone. I saw it, and then I came back, and I was like, why?
You want to dampen the mood?
I don't want to dampen the mood.
Yeah, we were having so much fun. And then Matthew Perry dies. Dude, it's so sad, though. Like, it got me thinking, like Matthew Perry, of all people, I would not have expected that.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking. Like,
not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Like, tomorrow, Brad Pitt could die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a little different.
It really made me like, oh shit, like, you know, because if it was like, you know, like when what's his name died, the guy from The Price is Right,
Bob Barker.
when Bob Barker died, like that makes sense. I thought he was dead before he died. So like that would make sense. It was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But like Matthew Perry at 54 years old.
Yeah, super young, super sad, but he did do a lot of stuff to his body for a while there. I mean,
he was like he had a drug problem?
He had a drug problem. I think he did a lot of cocaine for a long time.
You mean he lived his life?
He lived his life. No, more power to him. I'm super jealous of it. It's just, it's gonna fuck your heart up. I think that's a pretty common thing with entertainers and stuff that abuse cocaine for an extended amount of time when they're younger. It affects their heart later in life too.
Yeah, but what I think also is so sad is like I know he went from like he had a time in his life when he was like kind of doing good. He got like fat, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And then like he started doing better. And then they had like the Friends reunion. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Dude, so sad. I'm gonna watch that tonight and probably cry.
Yeah.
And then watch all these TikToks of all the sad montages of Matthew Perry.
There's so many of them.
There's so many.
They came out so fast.
I'm gonna pull some up for us.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch some.
Oh, cool.
Later on in the show. Stick around for that, guys. After the word from these messages. All right, we're back. That's cool. I could put an ad right there. Oh yeah. So for a while he was doing better, and like everything was looking up, and then but you know what that makes me think? Like sometimes I feel like they always say like usually people get cancer after they stop smoking cigarettes. Maybe if he just kept doing his drugs, maybe he would have. I mean, I guess maybe if he didn't take that little break in his life, maybe just steadily did some here and there. Oof. I think he would have lived a longer life.
You think that was his problem? He didn't do enough drugs.
He stopped.
Yeah.
His body relied on him so much that they were like, "Dude, you take this break and it's not going to end well."
Yeah.
And then he took a break, was clean, living a good life, and then I don't know, some dark probably happened, and then like he just went back to it, and then.
Oh, you think he might have gone back to it?
I think so.
We don't know that yet.
This is all speculation. I mean, literally, as of now, there's no reports. It's still like a mystery on how it happened.
It'll take a week or so.
But I mean, the obvious kind of seems like maybe he had an overdose or something, passed out in his jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, they said he drowned. So
it's so
whatever
sad.
happened,
dude. And I know he's been in other great things. Like, what's some of your favorite movies other than Friends?
Dude, the Fools Rush In.
Dude, I was gonna say one. Dude, that's such a great movie.
I watched the hell out of that.
I watched it at least twice a month. Yeah. It was on the other day.
I don't watch it anymore, but I went through a time where I watched it a lot.
Oh, dude.
Where do you stream it?
Peacock, I think.
Oh, okay.
Peacock or
I'll do that.
Pluto TV, one of these cheap fucking ones that are around. Yeah, dude, Fools Rush In is good. Oh my God, touchdown? Damn, no. Oh, sorry. I'm also watching the game right here. We have a whole setup. I'm telling you, as this progresses, everything's gonna get like more techy and flashy. We got a screen right here. We got notes, so we don't get off track.
Look at that.
Look at us, dude.
Big ballin'.
We're rolling in. What were we saying?
Fools Rush In. Set up on a chair, about to fall over.
Nah, they don't see that.
It's really high tech setup.
Yeah, they don't. You guys don't see it anyways.
You guys would shit yourselves. This is crazy.
But Fools Rush In. That was a great film.
It's gonna fall off the chair.
It's not gonna fall.
Okay.
Dude, chill.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. That's pretty much all I could think of. And then Friends.
Yeah, that's all I could think of too. I'm sure he was in other stuff.
No, yeah, for sure.
The movie he's in with Chris Farley.
Dude, the one where they discover America or something?
Yeah.
What is that movie? I just saw it for the first time the other day, and it was so funny.
Wagons?
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
It was on like, it was on some streaming service, one of those ones where it shows like free live TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, this is Mathew Perry. And then I saw Chris Farley, and I was like, what is
Not
this?
Chris Farley. Is it Chris Farley?
It is Chris
or John
Farley.
Candy?
It's Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. The one with the fucking there's the clip from it about the Asian whore or something. Saigon whore.
I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Oh, I'm not trying to get canceled.
No, come on.
Almost Heroes.
The Chris Farley line. Almost Heroes.
Almost Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chris Farley, Eugene Levy.
Mm-hmm.
Bokeem Woodbine was in this. You know who that is?
No.
This guy. You've seen him before.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah.
He was in the Bill Burr movie I just watched.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Dunn. You know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay. That's the guy from Small Soldiers. Or no, Transformers. The dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I was talking about Friends was such a big deal. I remember. I don't know how old I was, but my mom was a big fan, and we were like watching NBC when I don't know if you remember when they aired the last episode of Friends. Oh, yeah. It was like a big old deal. They had like a big old showing at like Times Square. Yeah. Snoop Dogg did the intro, and I just remember how big. I was like, damn, this is crazy. How much Friends means to a lot of people. Like, there's so many crazy fans for it. Oh, and you know what? I didn't watch. I mean, like I said, I caught like parts here and there. My mom watched it, but as I got older and I really sat down and I literally watched all of it, every season, every episode. And I get it why it's funny, but it did catch me as one of those like Seinfeld. Like I was like, this looks like not funny.
It was a little bit like Seinfeld, but like
better.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not saying that. They're both very good shows.
What?
Yeah, it's just whack. But like Friends in real time, you know how like a lot of times like a show will be popular, it'll gain a cult gathering, and then they'll
like The Office and stuff.
Yeah, and then they'll make things later based on how much they love this thing over time. Friends was that, but like in real time. Like people were coming to. I was like a freshman in high school, and I remember this girl being like, I don't know, I was being dumb or acting a certain way that day, and she was like, "Oh, like you're being like Ross, right? You're being like a Ross."
Oh yeah, it was one of those things.
Yeah, and even like saying some shit like that them saying that was influenced by like how they were as friends on Friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's being like, "Oh, you're being such a whatever." Like that itself was like an influence. And then they were doing that shit in real time where like they're creating isms around the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess Office was a little bit like that, but
did you watch Friends? All of it?
A lot of it, yeah. If not every single episode. Like, I'm sure if I sat through it right now from beginning to end, I might not remember like big chunks. But I watched it like as it came out.
Yeah, some parts will come to you.
And then I probably like faded off as I got a little older, like into high school. But like everyone, I watched that last episode.
Yeah, dude.
And then I've rewatched a lot of those later ones later, you know.
Yeah,
as Noise on Netflix or whatever.
Oh yeah. Whenever I was in Korea, that's when I had like a lot of downtime. Yeah. Dude, every night I was watching like 4 or 5 episodes of Friends. Yeah. I got through a lot of stuff in Korea.
Dude, and again, like for it coming out 25, 30 years ago, like
still holds up.
It holds up and it's bingeable.
Easily.
It's like a lot of those older shows. Like I've tried to rewatch The Sopranos from the beginning a bunch.
That's a storyline. That's why.
And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do it. Like if I try to rewatch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, they're all really good, but they're just they take so much out of you to like watch a bunch of them. And these, even though like people breaking up and shit is light and funny enough to where like I'll watch 5 of these like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm the same way. That's why like I watch Suits. You ever watch Suits?
I've been told, but my wife got super into it.
Oh my God, it's such a good show. Anyways, but Suits is like each episode is connected, so like there's a story you have to follow. So Suits is not a background noise show. Like I have to sit down and not be on my phone because if I look down and then like look up, I miss something. Yeah. And I miss how they figured out whatever case. You know what I'm saying? So like definitely Friends and like The Office is one of those shows that each episode is just its whole new story in that one little episode. Yeah. So like I could just put on season 2, episode 4 And if it just plays, it's just like, oh, this is that episode when, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can easily just jump into it, or you can hear it, and like, you don't have to, you understand what's going on in that episode. You remember what episode that is. Yeah. Opposed to like something else where you walk in and you're like, wait, who is this character now? And like, what's going on here? And like, you have to, I can't.
Well, Friends was kind of both though then, because they
would have like
stretched out plots.
Yeah, like the wedding one was like a good 2-3 episodes.
Everything was like several episodes. If someone got back together, they were together for a while.
But that's what I'm saying. It was like, and it would last for like a good 3-4 episodes because Paul Rudd was on there.
Yeah.
But he was popping at the time, so he wasn't on. He wasn't like a reoccurring character.
Yeah.
Every now and then, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to go on a date with whatever his name was."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. All right.
Yeah, we're good on Friends. R.I.P. Chandler Bing.
R.I.P. Mathew Perry. Actually, before we go, we're not going anywhere, but should we play the videos and see if we get sad about them?
Yeah. I'm sure we won't get sad about them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're totally fine.
Good.
Load them up. Load them up. And here we go. and the high-tech setup is cooking. Okay, let me just drag. Oh, okay. A very sad photo.
From the jump?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Is you.
Not this song.
It's always the music.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ruins
if it wouldn't have done that for 2 more seconds, I might have cried. And then that just sucked all the tears back into my face.
Let's see if this one's sad too.
Whoop.
Oh no. Oh, don't look at those. Don't look at those.
Why? Are they bad?
Yeah, don't look at them.
All right.
Why isn't this horse searching over? We're still learning, guys.
Yeah, it's very high. It's very high tech.
Oh no, chill.
We have to attend some trainings for this crazy tech.
There we go.
Oh.
All right, hopefully it works.
Is the video too?
Chandler, come on. You're gonna find somebody. How do you know that? How? You'll see. You guys are all gonna go off and get married, and I'm gonna end up alone.
Again, they almost got me.
They
get on a roll and they're like, feel something.
Sponsored by TikTok.
Think about this. Boop. Sign up for TikTok. Don't be using that free bullshit. Download the app.
All right. Well, I was hoping like Emil or someone, like I was gonna cry, but they did ruin it at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, R.I.P. Mathew Perry.
R.I.P.
Happy Halloween though.
Happy Halloween. Though.
Hell yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Next, we recently quit vaping.
Yeah, we quitted.
I don't know if you guys saw any of the episodes where we were being slobs and being disgusting and blowing nicotine, disgusting smoke out of our mouths.
We want to apologize.
We want to apologize to all the guests.
That was not okay.
All the smoke that was in the camera, it was definitely disrespectful. I don't know what we were thinking.
I wasn't going to do all that. I don't think it was disrespectful. I'm just saying. I'm sorry we condoned it.
I apologize for having fun.
Sorry I let loose a little bit. Sorry I trusted you.
But yeah, we went on a little vaping quit. Actually, we've been going for a while, and we're good now. I think
like a month, man.
You think we're clean? You think we're purged?
I think we're good.
Yeah,
I think we're good. I mean, we're doing other things, but
we just replaced one bad thing for another bad thing. Nah, dude. So we don't vape no longer, but we do Zins now. Nicotine pouches.
Yeah, but it's way less nicotine. Quitting vaping was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and I've like smoked cigarettes on and off a couple times in my life, and those were way easier to quit than vaping for me because I just got so used to it. Waking up, hitting it, and then like you're indoors. As long as you're not around too many people, you can hit it a bunch of times. Like
yeah, that's what we were talking about too. Is like vaping is harder to quit, I believe. And I've never been a cigarette smoker, but I've seen cigarette smokers. You have to go outside. You can't just smoke.
Yeah.
There's like hardly anywhere you can smoke indoors.
Yeah, it stinks.
It stinks. And so like vaping, you can get your little nicotine fix indoors. In like if you're at a party, go in the restroom or whatever. Like anytime you can just take a hit of
Or
it.
go to any airport in America and go into the bathroom, and it's just being used as a vape closet.
Yeah, exactly. So it's harder to quit that because that's easily accessible anywhere, and it doesn't stink. Most of the time, it's like fruity. Sometimes you blow it and people are like, "Damn, it smells good. What is that?" You know? And so you're like, "I'll just keep vaping more to make it smell better in here." But no, yeah. And I was never a cigarette smoker. I was never a tobacco user. Yeah. I never dipped or nothing. I don't know when. And of all places too, like when I was in the military, that's where I met a lot of people that vaped and shit. That was like a big thing.
Yeah.
And I never did. Even when every time I try it, I'd like cough, be like throwing up and shit. Like I just didn't like it.
What about dip? Was dip popular? Like chew?
Oh, dude, I had seen dip and chew like in movies, but I'd never actually seen people do it until I joined the military. Like everyone does it, and if it's not everyone that does it, like when you get there, like you see new people come to your unit, and you're like, oh, they started doing it because of people they hang out with.
Oh no,
it's so easy to just be like, you get drunk because I've done it, dude.
Yeah,
I've done it. I gotten drunk and I tried like a nice little something. And bro, and every time you get juiced, you have to spit. There's no swallowing. Like with these nicotine pouches with Zyn.
Yeah.
I'll bleep out Zyn because they're not sponsoring us.
Yeah,
but
they should though.
With these nicotine pouches, you can swallow them, so it's fine.
Not the pouch. Just
no, you can't swallow. Yeah, you can't swallow the pouch.
Don't swallow the pouch.
But like, yeah, with like tobacco, like dip, you have to spit every single time. And so the one time I did it, I was super drunk. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And I even did a pouch. The tobacco pouch, not like in like all the grinds.
But you still got to spit.
Yeah, and
it just keeps it all from going all over your mouth. Yeah.
And so I had it for a good few minutes, and I did get a very big head change. Like I went from like buzzed to just drunk. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, and I was getting queasy, and then I was spitting, and literally any little time I got any little spit, I was spitting it out because I didn't want the taste in my mouth. And I was just trying to push through to see if it got any better. And at one point, I remember
you got dehydrated and blacked out.
I remember because we were drinking beers, and I was like, "Can I drink my beer and do this?" And you're like, "Yeah." So I took a swig of a beer. I'm sure a little bit of juice got in, and once I swallowed it, a little bit of taste of the tobacco in my back of my throat. Yeah. Dude, I ran to the restroom, just threw up everything. And then because it was nicotine, I think it got my stomach working. So then I had a shit. So I'm throwing up, and then I'm also like farting, and like I'm like fuck, like I have to poop, and like and like I'm throwing up, and I'm like oh, so like I throw up, and I'm like I think I'm done. So then I just go sit down, and then as soon as I sit down, it just all starts coming out of me.
Jesus,
I just start shitting my pants, and then right away, like the smell makes my stomach start hurting. So then I have to throw up again.
This is like a horrible fucking cycle of misery,
bro. So then I'm like going back and forth, and finally, like I'm just like I throw up, and I'm feeling like my stomach's feeling better, but I'm still kind of just sitting there shitting. Like I'm finally relaxed, and I'm just pooping. My buddy walks in, he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Dude, like I don't feel good." It was the worst experience, and I've never done it ever again.
This is high school.
No, this was in the military. No, this was in the military. I was like 21, 22.
Yeah, oof.
And he didn't pressure me or nothing. I was just like, man, let me try one.
Hey, but that one horrible experience kept you from doing that crap this whole time. So
exactly. See,
maybe it was worth it.
Exactly. So cheers to that guy.
Cheers to that.
But yeah, so I wasn't big on like nicotine products and all that stuff. Vaping, nothing. And then when I got out, I don't know. I'm trying to remember like how I even got into vaping. I think I remember like doing like vaping before, and I was like, oh, let me try one of these. And I remember hitting it, and like just it would give me like a buzz. Like one hit would get like a buzz of a hit of a vape would give me like a buzz, like if I'm like buzzing from alcohol. Yeah. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like I could be like chilling at like this is maybe like an alcoholic mindset, but I was like I could be at work and like take a little hit and just get a little buzz while I'm cutting grass, you know, without drinking alcohol on the job. So that's what really attracted me. And then
I make an alarming amount of my plans solely based on if I'm able to get buzzed doing it.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say me too. I mean, at one
but good thing I didn't. At one point in my life, yes. Less now. I mean, I'm picking up kids and shit. I'm not trying to be like, what can I guess in a way, if I'm like, I got some gummies I'm gonna have before bed tonight, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I used to do that shit routinely.
But you could plan it now because, like, I mean, the best is when you know you're gonna go home and you're like, all right, I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
There's food at the house. Everyone's gonna eat.
Everything's cooked. Everything's
We're gonna watch TV and everyone's gonna get ready for bed and stuff. That's the best because then you can plan anything out there. You're like, I'm not going anywhere.
It's cruise control. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When you try to force it, and you're like, and that's the thing is like I do way less gummies and edibles or even smoking or anything anymore because when you have all that responsibility, it's like you're never gonna be chill enough to enjoy it. So like, why waste it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I've learned, like we just talked about, like you get to the point where it's like autopilot now, and you're like, all right, now I can do that, and it's the anxiety instantly goes away because you're good going into it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know you're all set, your shit's squared away. Like you're not gonna get in your head about being a piece of shit.
Well, dude, because of the podcast, it kind of fucks with me. But like, I'll try to just be at a wait, real quick, make sure it's recording. Is that red light on in that far other corner?
I think so. Yep.
All right, cool.
The red
All
dot.
right, fuck. Yeah, dude.
That would have been bad.
That would have been bad. Another one. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, like if like once I get home and I know like okay, I'm not going anywhere, like, and if I have stuff to clean though, dude, I'll take like I'll like maybe go smoke a little outside and then I'll come in and maybe take an edible because I know I could just like get really relaxed and just clean or do whatever I got to do and I can oh no I was talking about the podcast, yeah, but I can clean and then not have like stress on my mind, like just thinking like, all right, nothing else has to be done. No one at no point is like, oh shit, we got to go to the store or nothing, like, you know. Yeah. So then that stress is gone. But then I start thinking about like the podcast and I'm like, man, like I could be doing something right now. Like I never have like a comfortable time when I can watch TV. Yeah. Because every time I'm watching TV, I'm like, oh, I could be making clips right now, or like I could be writing notes for like an upcoming podcast or something. You know, like it always in the back of my fucking head, and that's what fucks with me. And then, but then that's the thing though, is like if I get too high, then I start like I go from mellow to like, well, I guess I could be doing this right now. Oh man, I probably should be doing this. Yeah. That's probably why the podcast isn't good because I'm not working on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that starts doing that. But then sometimes like if I take like a little bit, like if I'm just maybe taking hits from the pen, my mindset changes and I'm like, man, you could take a day off. Watch an episode of Suits or something. Watch a scary movie tonight. Fucking relax. And if I tell myself that, I can sit down and watch a movie and just be like, no, I'm not gonna work on the podcast tonight. I'm gonna fucking chill. Yeah. Then I can have like a very relaxing, like, and then like I said, I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, it's planned perfectly. That's like the best. How do we get on that?
I don't know.
We quit vaping.
Yeah,
so fucking give us our flowers.
Pat us on the back.
Next on the list, Halloween. I guess we should probably talk about Halloween since that's what this episode is all about.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about this the other day, and I was thinking like, there's some costumes that I wish I could be, but not so much for like the racist or like stuff like that. Just more of like, like not for that reason why I couldn't be them, but just because like I would want it to look as accurate as possible. Yeah. So like I would love to be Dr. Evil. Okay. But I have to shave my head. Mm-hmm. I have to shave my face. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something I'm like I would never be, but I wish I could.
Yeah, I kind of have the same thing a little bit, where I think that keeps me from dressing up, as I want to be accurate.
Like Spider-Man.
I don't want to just do whatever. Yeah, I'm fat Spider-Man. That'd be so good, dude. Find me the suit. I'll get it and wear
it. Dude, fucking. Speaking of costumes, when I used to go to school here in Woodard. I think fucking Halloween was on like during the weekday, and they let us dress up. So we bring our outfit, or we wear our outfits to school, and like I didn't know this. I must have missed this fucking memo. But like the first part of the day was gonna be in your costume, and you're supposed to bring like a change of clothes. Okay. So after fucking lunch or before lunch, they were like, "All right, guys, go change into your clothes now. And we're gonna go to lunch and like continue our day." I didn't know that. So my dumbass was stuck in like this ninja outfit. Oh god. And it was like a tight suit, like a full body suit that all I wore was like this like Velcro piece that looked like a front of a ninja's outfit and like
the vest,
and like a mask, and that's it. And dude, I had to go the whole day looking like that. I looked like a fucking idiot. I remember seeing pictures because they took pictures of us all like sitting around while the teacher was reading. Everyone's in normal fucking clothes, and I'm a fucking ninja.
Yeah.
Like a retard.
What a dumb idiot.
Dude.
Oh,
I think
man.
about that at least once a week.
I mean, you should. It's bad.
Because like I almost feel embarrassed for my smaller.
Maybe do 2 or 3 a week.
I feel
You'll get through it faster.
like I think about it and I feel embarrassed for my smaller self as well as I feel embarrassed for my mom. How did she not know?
You think she gave a shit though? You think she felt bad that you were a ninja all day? She didn't give a fuck. Dude, every time anything ever happened like that when we were kids, they don't give a fuck.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to pack you extra clothes?
Yeah.
So you had to dress around like a ninja all day?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Did I buy you a fucking ninja costume for Halloween for you to look dope as shit? You're welcome.
You don't have real problems like how we're going
Yeah.
to eat tonight?
What the fuck?
And you're worried because you went all day and your friends made fun of you because you wore a fucking ninja
Come at
costume.
me with that bullshit, kid.
Suck my pussy,
Not
dude.
back then. No. Hell no. No way, dude.
Do you celebrate Halloween?
Why wouldn't I celebrate Halloween?
Well, I don't know. It's just a question because I don't
Because
know
I don't have decorations out front?
that, and I don't know if you're
What are you just
your
saying?
gender.
Like, say what you're thinking. So
I don't know.
So we could talk
I don't know
about
if your beliefs,
My beliefs.
your people believe in Halloween.
Okay.
Because I know people like that. That's all I'm asking. You know,
Yeah. So
Not offend.
So I was raised Christian. I'm Christian.
I thought your name was Emil.
Even though I'm not particularly religious. Like, I was raised around like that. Not Muslim. My parents left Iran because it was Muslim.
Oh, okay.
And they weren't. So all this shit I celebrate, it's all the same. That said, Halloween's just Halloween. I don't think anyone, maybe like some Jehovah's Witnesses and shit, don't fuck with it. Because
They don't celebrate anything though.
They don't
so that's
celebrate
different.
anything. Yeah,
It's different.
But yeah, why wouldn't anyone celebrate Halloween?
Because I know people that are like super religious and they say like that's celebrating like the devil and shit.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not that.
Thank you.
I just also don't. I'm for any holiday, even Christmas and shit. I'll put some blow ups out, but
Christmas. What's your favorite holiday? Like really?
Thanksgiving because I like to eat.
That's like such an old person, boring holiday.
I like turkey.
No, I respect
I
that.
like
I love the food
potatoes.
too. The food's good. No, I get that. But
Why
like,
can't that be enough?
because Christmas.
People all get together too. It's the beginning of the season.
Save the
it's
best
like
for last.
you have the anticipation of like Christmas coming too. So you have this feeling of like we're celebrating and having a dope ass time, and we get to do it again in like 4 or 5 weeks.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Do you ever get I don't know what you would call it, but like the day after, like Halloween or the day after Christmas, and you're like, because like, okay, you don't seem like it, but I'm like a really big, like, I love Halloween. I love Christmas. Like those ones where you have to decorate, where there's movies for them, there's music, you know, there's like themes like that come with the holiday. Like I love those holidays. I'm that guy. But I always get this thing where like, you know, all year I can't wait for Halloween. Everyone's gonna dress up. All the scary movies are gonna come out, and then like Halloween day, like midnight, I'm like, that's it. Everything I waited for all year just happened, and now I gotta wait another 364 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then if you go, all right, Thanksgiving, this is the best time of year, man. Halloween, Thanksgiving.
What I'm getting at though is Christmas is the one that really hits me. After, because fuck New Year's, dude. Fuck New Year's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
fuck-
say it right now.
Fuck New Year's for sure.
Dude, like every holiday, we made a reason to go out and do something, or like dress up or decorate the house. But New Year's, there's been times where we're just like, let's just stay home, and
Well-
it's totally fine. Like who fucking
Yeah,
cares?
it's totally fine. I mean, the all New Year's is like a party. Like you just find a New Year's party somewhere. Isn't that the whole New Year's thing?
That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's just
so
for the party.
Either you go to a party or you don't do shit. It's not like all the other holidays where you can be like, we're doing it small this year. We're just gonna do. I guess you could have a New Year's party for like 10 people, but no one does that.
Yeah, no one does that.
You just go out and you do the nuts thing, or you
Do you want to have a Friendsgiving?
are lame and go. Should we?
Should we?
Should we?
We're not doing.
Friendsgiving.
We're not doing bring your own food though.
Oh, potluck.
We're not doing potluck.
Why not?
Well, you know why last time. Too many different people cooking things.
Oh yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Emil, but I don't believe in potlucks. I thought they were a cool idea. I think it worked out. As long as someone brings something, everyone can have fun and enjoy everything else. But you brought up a point one time because we were invited to a potluck, and you were like, there was too many people cooking these things. We don't know who did what, and like who if washed their hands. Like that's so true, dude. We were pretty much throwing a buffet party.
Yeah.
Because buffets are gross too. Just different people walking in front of these foods that you're gonna grab. Hairs falling, whatever. Perfumes go into the. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, when you the potluck thing is not a great idea unless if you're with like close friends that you know are clean, like. And if either they make the food or they like order somewhere nice and they bring something, that's totally fine. But when you go like a business, like at work, a potluck at work, not doing it.
So
at school, not doing it.
I spoke out against potluck. I said it was bad.
No, that one specifically just because
I'll go back on that.
Because some food was good, some food was not, and you were like, you know what? Like you kind of put a point where you're like, we don't know, like. If they washed their hands when they made this, if they used different pans, if they cut on different, and like I was like, oh fuck, that's so right.
I don't remember saying that, but
because you said you weren't feeling well the next day.
Was
fucking liar? You want to go back on me now?
No.
You want to call me a liar?
Don't pull it back and play it here.
Call me out.
No, but I just in general, I like the idea of the potluck. It should be a little bit like communicated though, like a theme. Like don't be bringing one person bring sushi, one person bring Indian food, one person bring in
KFC.
You know what I mean? Like let's coordinate a little bit. If you want to pick something up and bring it, by all means, you know what I mean? But say one person's gonna get chicken from KFC, the other person's got to go get like salad or like assign some shit. Right?
I hate the
organize the potluck a little bit.
Yeah.
Or then does it become annoying and not fun?
No, not at all. Because like we've went to some Friendsgivings that were they put everyone in like an Instagram group chat, and so everyone we were able to see like who's
Jordan's
gonna
make the turkey.
Yeah,
Emil's gonna make the stuffing.
Yeah,
like that.
Cody's gonna bring the cups.
Cody would bring the cups, dude.
He is that guy.
Yeah. I brought cups.
Cups and then half a bottle of whiskey. I had this at the house.
Dude, I had this dilemma last night. Let me ask you what I should have done in this situation.
All right.
I went to a friend's house for a Halloween party, and it was dope. It was fun. And
thanks for the invite, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Fucking asshole.
I was texting you from there.
I know. I was
you didn't ask to come. You knew where I was.
It would have been funny the whole time. I was like, yeah, how is it, dude? Like, oh man, I really wish I would have went. That sounds like a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, dude, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Just waiting for you to invite me.
I didn't. I never did, and I never will. But
it's fine, dude.
It was a dope party, and they had like a bunch of drinks and snacks and food and stuff. But they had said before, like if there's like a very cool thing to just like supply a bunch of drinks, but then also be like, and bring whatever you want. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when they told me that, I was like, well, I've been on like tequila lately, so I'm not going to like assume you got a bottle of tequila for me to come drink from. I'm going to bring my own tequila.
Yeah.
I had one unopened bottle and one half bottle. I knew I only needed the half because I don't need to be drinking more than a half liter of tequila.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, that's fucking rude for me to show up with a half a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I should take the full one. And then I'm like, well, I don't take the fucking full one because that's my last full bottle.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to leave like at least half or if not more there. What do? Do I do the polite thing and take the full bottle? Which is what I did.
Okay.
I took the full bottle.
Okay.
I drank. I put a good dent in it. And then even my buddy was even like, you can take it with you? And I was like, nah, man, I'll leave it here. And just like drink it or we'll drink it together in the future or something.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I'm like,
should have brought it back.
I mean, and I could have easily.
Yeah.
He's a chill. He would not. It's not. He doesn't care. Like I know this dude very well. He would never in a million years be like, "Oh my god, he took his." He'd be happy I took it back, and it would get drank before it's going to over there.
It's funny.
But something in my brain made me be like, no, please. Like, it's fucking Costco tequila. You know what I mean? It's not like I left them like a fucking bottle of Pappy or something, like a $500 bottle.
It's so funny you brought that up because I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there has been times where, like, it's like, bring your own alcohol, bring whatever you want to drink.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, bring whatever you want to drink.
Yeah.
So then,
why
like,
do you hate that? I love that.
Yeah, but at the same time, because then I get that thing where, say if I take like an 18 pack of like Modelo, right?
Yeah.
And maybe fucking everyone else also brought Modelo. So I show up and I notice like my pack just kind of sits there the whole time. Yeah. And I just leave and it's still there.
You like that better than if you brought Modelo and like 4 other people were like, oh, hell yeah, Modelo. And they start drinking your beer.
Yes. I'd rather them all drink it because but my thing though is when I leave, I've been to parties too where not even like a beer, let's say like liquor, like a bottle of Jackson. Like I usually bring like whiskey or like a bottle of tequila, and like the same thing. Someone will be like, "Dude, you want to just take it?" Like because maybe no one else wanted it. They weren't on that level that I thought that's what it was going to be on. Yeah. So I was the only one drinking out of it. And so like they'll be like, you can take it if you want. I'll be like, no, I'll leave it for you, knowing damn well I do want to take it because it's like, well, it's not gonna get drank here, and I know if I take it home, like I'm gonna actually drink it. And so, but the nice thing to me is like I don't want them to think like, oh, he's gonna bring stuff, and then like because I think it's weird to bring something to a party, and then like if it doesn't get finished, to take it back with you.
Well, if it's
I think it's weird.
Stuff,
if it's food, yes, by all means, please take the fucking food.
If you offer, right, to the host or whatever. You go like, hey, man, do you want me to leave this pudding, salad, or, like one of these, like, weird things?
But then it turns...
like, no, take that shit.
But see, it turns on the person that's throwing the party because then they don't want to be like, yo, no, take it. We don't want it anyways. Or they're going to be like, oh, you could leave it, like, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get put in an awkward situation. Yeah. So you guys both are. You don't really want to take it, but really you do. She wants you to take it, but she doesn't want you to think that she wants you to take it because she don't want you to think she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Dude, it fucks with me. But the alcohol thing is a big one.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a limit to it. Like I think if you take a bottle and clearly like for sure you only drank out of it, even if someone like, oh, I'll take a tequila, and you gave them whatever. But like for the most part you drank out of it and like it just kind of sat there, then I would have just took it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would have left it, but I would have wanted to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good. You did all the right things to not look like a piece of shit, and you can sleep comfortably at night. You're not like, man, are they thinking like this fucking piece of shit brings alcohol and then he fucking takes it because we don't, you know what I'm saying? So you can just sleep comfortably. But at the same time, you're out on a brand new bottle that you only drink a little bit out of. Yeah. That could have lasted you way longer.
Way longer.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we take a break?
Yeah.
I gotta take a piss.
I gotta pee too.
All right.
Whoa, dude. So disrespectful. Tastes like peach burst.
Oh, there it is. Is that recording?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're back.
Oh, so many bubbly drinks.
What else we got on the list?
Quit vaping.
We already did that.
As you vape.
Oh, this isn't.
What is it? It looks like a vape to me.
It's a secret I can't show you.
Okay.
It's a weed.
It's a weed. Surprise. All right, what's next?
Do you guys celebrate Halloween? You have any good Halloween stories? You have any good Halloween stories?
Not really, man.
God, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there was this one time. Hold on. Oh my god, I just thought of it.
No, fuck you. Is this real?
No, I don't have. I don't have like a Halloween. I mean, I've partied a lot for Halloween. I've gotten drunk a bunch of times on Halloween.
You know, one time when I was
nothing
wild. When I was younger, we went trick or treating, and this one house we heard they were giving out like the big candies, like the big Snickers, the full size ones. So me and my friend went, and whenever we got our candies, we got like I think a big Snickers and like a big like Reese's or some shit, and like wrapped around it was the guy's phone number.
Hell yeah.
He was a child rapist.
But full size.
But full size. You know, another time too, when in the town we lived in, we were looking for a little side work during the summer, and so we were gonna do lawns, and we had posted. This was before Facebook and everything, so we had posted like flyers all around town, like stapled them on the wall and stuff. And someone finally hit us up, and this town I lived in, I had only lived there like probably 2 years. My buddy at the time, he had been living there like his whole life, so he knew everyone and stuff. And we pull up to the house, and then he was like, "Is this the address?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, drive." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Go, go, go." And we drive off. He's like, "That's the rapist house." It was like a rapist that fucking lived there. And so we went and we told his dad. His dad was a firefighter, so he went over there and like told the guy like, "You can't be putting these out. Like, you can't, it's part of like your shit."
Yeah, like you're in a little bit of hot water, buddy. You're not allowed to advertise for a little bit.
Yeah. But at the time,
damn.
but dude, it was like, he had a small yard. It was like $100, dude. I was going to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, he's not going to rape us in public. He's not going to come out here and take us.
Just a little topless.
Plus, I was playing football at the time. I just started lifting weights. I could have took him. He was like an old Mexican dude. Real fragile.
And he wouldn't have fought you. You would have looked so great. Peak mid-season football condition.
It was summertime too. I definitely would have took my shirt off.
He wouldn't have messed with you. He would have just enjoyed it.
You know what?
He would have been grateful, I'm sure.
You know what?
Tipped you probably.
I would
have been really great.
I would have like took my shirt off and everything just because I was like, it's the summertime, I'm hot. I was like, this is what they do in the movies, not knowing that he's like a fucking child rapist. But the whole time he's like, he doesn't rape me because he's like, this kid's making it way too easy. This is a setup.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it to him so easy. He's gonna be like, he's not gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be like, this is a setup. Yeah. There has to be cameras. There's no way it's this easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would never. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
That'd be a great movie, by the way. Temptations of a Child Rapist. Mm-mm. It's the whole movie where it's a child rapist and a kid works for him and he does lawn work and he cleans his pool, gets all naked every now and then. And the guy he's tempted to do it, but he's like, no, this is too easy. I'm used to like breaking in and like forcing him. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end, like he just shoots himself. Wouldn't that be a great fucking movie?
I mean, it wasn't great until he shot himself. Now it's great.
Now it's great. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? It's going to be one of those movies where you fall for the character. You're going to be like, damn, dude, if only he could not touch kids, like he'd be a cool person. Yeah. And then he kills himself, and then everyone cries, but they don't. It's like when Jeffrey Dahmer died. Mm-hmm. No one knows why they cried.
No one fucking cried when Jeffrey Dahmer died.
Dude, people fell in love with him. If you watch the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series, you fall in love with the character so much that you kind of like when he gets caught. Same thing with the Night Stalker. Yeah. What's his name? Richard Ramirez. Yeah. Same thing, dude. That documentary. You like when he gets caught up in the ghetto and all the beaners jump him and shit. Okay. And they save him, or they don't save him, but the cops come and they arrest him. I was like, damn, dude, he almost got away. Like they were like, and they always say like the one, if it wasn't for like the shoe print when it caught him, I'm like, damn, dude, just shoe print caught him. And I kind of
you get mad at the shoe print.
I get mad, yeah. And I always like, oh, the stupidest thing gets him.
Yeah, I don't think that's normal.
No,
to sympathize with serial killers, is it?
Yeah, it's normal. Because you know why? Because I think you're not a serial killer if you sympathize with them because serial killers don't sympathize. So I sympathize with the serial killer, which means I'm not a serial killer. I don't have the trait in me. But you don't sympathize with them. You're like, good, he's dead. Because all you think about is everyone dying all the time. Not one person in your life can live. Because you're a serial killer. You have a trait of a serial killer. Oh, not saying you are, not saying you're going to, but you have a percentage, 1%.
Well, I think I have a few. I think I got a few more. If we went down the list, I probably got a few of the traits.
10%?
I don't know. I don't know what I'd guess.
23andMe? They should do a 23andMe, but like it should tell you.
For serial killer genes?
That or like autism.
Oh, yeah.
Things you could look out for in the future.
Yeah.
Like you had a lineage of it or like a group of them.
They have screenings.
Yeah.
There's screenings.
Oh, there is? Mm-hmm. Do you get one like mandatory or is it like something you schedule your own?
No, I think it's something you'd pay extra for out of pocket probably.
Do they give you one when you're born?
No. I'm just saying they're like a thing that exists. I mean, if you had complications or a reason for them to look for something.
I think I should just screen everyone, just to be safe.
Yeah. As we sit here.
I don't want to find
undiagnosed.
I don't want to find out later on. I don't want to find out when I'm 31. What were we talking about? You have no good Halloween stories. You fucking suck, Emil.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't. Really
I'm jerking off without lotion here.
I know.
Any good ghost stories? Do you believe in ghosts? I don't think we've ever talked about this.
I don't.
How do you feel about the whole spirits and?
I don't like. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it because I haven't like seen it or experienced it. It's not something I want to like denounce and then be wrong about. I don't want to be like, fuck that, ghosts don't exist, and then one day see something and be like,
so you're open to it.
Yeah,
you're open to it.
I'm open to it.
Okay, so you're like me. But okay, the only difference with me though is I am interested in this stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me. I want to buy into it, but at the same time, I don't really believe in it just because nothing's ever happened to me.
Right.
And I hear stuff all the time.
Same.
But I always go straight to like, oh, well, maybe the AC kicked on. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like if a door slams, maybe the AC, because you know sometimes how that happens? Like if one door's open, the other door's not, then you close one and it pulls the air pressure, sucks it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I always think about all that stuff. Or like if like on the dishes, the dish rack, if one of them moves, all right, maybe in time it was just, not placed properly. So it budged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That happens.
Yeah.
So I'd physically, dude, I'd have to. Actually, I'll tell you a story right now because I've gotten close to almost believing. But I would literally have to see like something get picked up and thrown across the room. And I'd just be like, oh, fuck, it's real. Then I'd be a 100% true believer. But I do have 2 stories of something happening to me.
Okay.
The first one, I was like in like middle school. So like 13. I don't know what age you are in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was me and my brother and our 2 cousins. We're all about the same age. And we were babysitting our younger siblings, like their brothers and sisters and my younger brother. So we're all there. And the way the house is shaped is like the living room, everything's on one side. You have to go through a hallway and then there's restrooms. There's a restroom and then there's all the rooms. So like everything happens over here. So like, everyone's over there. The parents are gone. They all went out and shit. So of course, typical Mexicans, we can babysit.
Yeah.
Because 4 13-year-olds makes a 30-year-old, I guess. And so.
Almost 40, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Over 40?
I don't do the math right.
32. They're over 30?
Yeah. So they're all in the living room. They're all watching a movie. I go to use the restroom in the hallway, right? I'm done. I'm about to walk out and I open the door and then I'm like, oh shit, I got to wash my hands. So I turn around and I'm washing my hands. The door's open. So in the mirror, I can see behind me the reflection and I see it's the reflection of the hallway. I swear to you, as I'm washing my hands, I get a glimpse of someone running past the hall, like the restroom. And there was like 3 rooms at the end right there. And so the one to the left, like after that restroom, was the master bedroom. Mm-hmm. So that's the only door that was open. So when I get out and I'm thinking it's one of the kids fucking with me. So I run into the room and sure enough, on the bed, there's like, the bed's made, but it looks like there's someone laying under the blanket. Like it looks like lumpy. Mm-hmm. So I creep up and I go and I jump on the bed and I pull the blanket and there's fucking no one under the bed. Mm. And I look around, and like in there they have their own restroom too, but the light was off and the door was closed. So I looked and I was like, what? So I got the creeps right away. So I jumped out of the bed, ran to the living room. All the kids are in there. The little kids are all sleeping on the floor. My cousins and my brother are on the couch just watching the movie, and they're like, and they can see like something had happened, and they're like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing. And I never told them because they're all like young and stuff, so I don't want to scare them.
Yeah. And
so yeah, I never told them though.
52, that's 13 times 4.
You motherfucker.
If it was 4 13-year-olds, they'd be 52. And we were saying 30 and 40.
Well, whatever.
That was a scary story.
Thank you. Another time, and this one was...
this is like a defense mechanism for me because I get scared, so I tune out and fuck around.
Do you get scared?
Yeah, I get scared.
Really? Mm-hmm. Like not trying to be funny?
No, I don't like creepy stories. I don't like scary movies.
No way.
Yeah.
It really scares you, or it's just annoying to you?
It frightens me.
Is it the idea because you clearly don't believe in it? Really?
Yeah. It kind of.
It's a possibility. So like.
Well, I'm just like very. I dwell on shit and I'm imaginative and like I hang on to stuff in my brain. So when it's scary shit and creepy shit and just dark shit, I'll like expand upon it if I get into it in my head. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, oh, wouldn't it be like almost like I could like write or create something horror because I just get into it.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
I could too, dude.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, because it's like I know I'm missing out on a lot of good movies by not watching scary shit.
But they're only good because of the way they make you feel, and if the way they make you feel isn't the feeling you like, then it's not good to you then. Okay. So it won't matter. You're not missing anything. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, dude, you're not a pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I think
never
you
said
are.
I was okay.
Oh.
You said pussy. I didn't say pussy.
I thought that's what you're getting at. You know, like scary movies. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Come on, man. Every time you posted, like, oh, watching this one, 8 out of 4.
You're like, no. You're like, and then I would post like, sometimes I would get like creepy scenes that I'd find in the movie, and I'm like, this is like the scariest scene I've seen. Yeah. And I'd have to post it.
I muted you.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. No, dude, I'm a big fan. Dude, I remember when I was younger, I fell in love with like, I wanted to watch every Friday the 13th movie. And so this was when like I lived in Yuma. This was when Blockbuster was right there on 4th. I think it's Cato Fit now, across the street from Taco Salsa. Yeah. Blockbuster right there. So I would always go there, and every week I'd get a new Friday the 13th movie, and I'd always watch it in my room because my mom didn't. It was just me and my mom at the time. I didn't have no dad, and don't feel sorry for me. And my mom didn't really care to watch the movie with me, so like I wanted to watch it in my room in the dark. Like I'd lay on the floor and I'd watch it and I'd put it in the I think it was VCR, yeah, VCR still. And I'd watch it. And I remember like I would tell her like after the movie, I'd be like, man, when I get older and I get rich, I want to decorate my room, and I wanted to have like people with like their heads cut off in the corner of my room, like decorated like a fucking Hot Topic, dude. I fucking loved it. Like it was so like I loved watching that. And then I got into we had a cousin that he was like kind of into like not goth stuff, but he listened to like Korn, Limp Bizkit. He was into horror movies. You get the guy like a
real heavy dude. Korn and Limp Bizkit.
Thicker dude too.
Oh, was he thicker too?
Yeah, so like kind of nerdy, but really cool dude. He would like. I remember one time he showed me this one thing, and it was like 100. It was like a 1 hour long video of like 100 different like scary movies and what they mean and like why they're invented and like why they're like a big staple today, dude. And because of that, like I went off. Like I started watching like what is it, the puppet one?
Saw?
No. This is way before. They're little puppets and like one has like a drill on its head. Master Puppets?
Master of Puppets?
No, that's a song.
That's Metallica song.
Oh, bro, but
Puppet Master. What is it? Pinhead, Hellraiser. Like and Chucky, like all those. So like as a little kid, like I watched all those and I thought like those were so much fun, dude.
And I don't know. As I got older, I like a lot of scary movies aren't scary to me now because I understand they're really like it's fake now. It's CGI or whatever. So nothing scares me no more. But I love the old school, like the 80s, 90s horror.
Yeah.
Even though it's corny and like it's like, you know, rubber masks and shit or like blood squirts and stuff. But I don't know, something about the fact that they didn't have CGI and they had to like work with what they got to make it seem like a realistic like head cutting scene or like hand getting bit off. Yeah. Like they made it work. And I don't know. And I think it makes it seem grosser too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that shit though, dude.
Do you? The gore and shit? Yeah, man, I can't fuck with it. And I think because like I was like, you know, 6 through 16 or whatever through the 90s. So it was, So I was like prime. Like I remember at 6 going to the Albertsons right in the Big Curve or whatever.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Albertsons. I think it was Safeway at the time.
Oh, okay.
But they had like a video rental thing in there, and like
a Redbox.
No, it was like a mini video store. Up front. Like the tobacco and stuff is over here, and then like right here there was like a little video rental area.
Like I think like something's piecing me in my head, like a memory.
And you just, I mean, it was like a couple racks. It wasn't a ton. It wasn't like going to Blockbuster by any means. Mm-hmm. But they had like all the major shit, and they would have posters in there. And I feel like it was always like a Hellraiser poster, a Child's Play poster.
Oh, okay.
And you would see, because they only had so few movies, you could really see everything they had. So if like, boom, Chucky next to like Weekend at Bernie's or some shit, you know what I mean?
Damn. Okay, it's starting to come back to me. I think I remember that now.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you remember 5 Star on 8th?
Yes.
Dude, we lived by that. We lived like behind it.
Did you?
In those houses back there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just walked there all the time. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. The video rental place, dude. R.I.P.
Yeah, in general. There's one more left, I heard, in like in Alaska or something.
An actual Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one more that works.
Documentary about it.
Oh, dude, you would never. So I'm guessing the answer is no, but you would never go into a haunted house with me, like a real haunted house, not like the ones that are in Halloween where they put decorations and shit. Like I'm talking like supposedly this house is haunted.
Oh no.
Really?
No.
Damn, dude, I want to do an episode here at the prison. I heard we can rent a cell for the night.
Oh yeah, that sounds terrible. I went to Ireland with my buddy when I was like 20.
Oh shit.
And we went on this tour of an old Irish prison. And we're like, it was one of those things where you put the headphones on and listen to it while you walk through. But it was just us. So it was just us two walking, listening.
In a prison?
In a prison.
That's
in
so
like
scary.
an old brick built, like cold. And just creepy as fuck, dude. And at one point, they were like talking about the beds and it's just like wood on the floor.
Yeah.
With like a thin mattress or whatever. And we just like laid in them. As soon as we laid in them, I was like, that didn't feel good. Like that didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like something in me was just like, I want to leave. And then I was like uneasy the rest of the evening. Like just walking out of there. It was a weird ass experience too. Because we ended up in this big dark, like almost like a theater. Again, it's just us in this fucking random thing watching this video that basically just was a video about everything we walked through listening to. And it was just like, we just did the same tour twice. Just once like walking through listening to it. And then for another 45 minutes watching this weird ass fucking
In this big ass theater all
movie
alone.
thing, and the theater all alone, yeah. And then we walked out of there, and then like it was like crazy cloudy. It was getting dark early. It just felt weird and bad. And then some kids were like little Irish kids were fucking with us. Oh, don't! It was when we were on our way there. Actually, they were fucking with us. They were like, "Don't go in there. Nothing good happens in there." They were like fucking with us. I'm sure, like. There's rumors and stuff about it being haunted because it's the old prison.
Yeah.
But yeah, they extra fucked with us. And that was like the closest I've come to like feeling like I've been somewhere haunted or
Oh shit.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but,
I wouldn't voluntarily like
see, I wonder if you got that feeling of uneasiness because you're already like not into that stuff. But like I've never experienced that. Like I've been into places where they said it's haunted, like shit I've seen on TV and stuff. And I've never got that unsettling feeling. I have got like the laying on the bed thing. That would be kind of like, ooh, like, the things that happen here. But other than that, like I've never, I don't know, like I could literally go to some like haunted house or whatever, look around and then leave and just be like, that was cool. And just let it be, like just leave it there. But I think it's because like it's one, like if I was to go somewhere where they're like, oh, this is known as like haunted whatever, this room happens here, whatever. And if I go and nothing happens, then I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. I normally don't sneeze that loud.
That's you.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, dude, it scared me.
It's a windy day. The allergies are acting up.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for this fucking cool weather coming in. I can wear sweaters and wear hoodies again.
Finally.
I can wear sweats.
Beanies.
I'm not a beanie guy.
No, love them.
I can't see you with a beanie.
No?
No.
I rock a beanie pretty good.
Oh, man.
It's a bald guy with a beard. You get a beanie, it's almost like you got hair back.
Fair enough.
You know
That's smart. I love smoking outside in the winter.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. If you got a nice like coat to keep you warm, just step outside to smoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
That
I
is
can't
nice.
wait.
Not too cold, but
I just put up
the
a-
cold we get is perfect for that.
Yeah. I just put up a hammock in our backyard.
Yeah.
I've had it for like ever. It's been sitting in my backyard. Luckily, it was in like this case, but the sun burnt through it and shit. So I finally was like, yeah, I'll put it together. And yeah, dude, it's beautiful. It was still in like the wrapping and stuff, so everything looks clean.
Nice.
But it's nice.
Good.
Just be out there in the wintertime, start a bonfire. I got some wood. You a big bonfire guy?
I am. I've never like set one up at my house.
What?
I've had a fire pit and maybe used it once or twice.
Yeah.
But I've never been like as a kid, like a teenager at parties and shit. I think I thought I was gonna wherever I lived, I was gonna build like a pit and have like a fire pit because that's how much I enjoyed fires like in high school, but or like college age. You know what I mean? Like partying in Yuma, everything was built around like a fire somewhere. Like you just went out into the middle of the desert, and then someone built like a sick ass fire. So I was like, I do enjoy bonfires. They're just not practical. Like I'm not gonna come home and start a fucking bonfire.
That's exactly what I do, dude.
Do it
in the wintertime. Once
You come home at 5 o'clock and throw a couple logs on the fire.
on a Tuesday,
Yeah,
dude.
What do you got? Like
Talk
a
about-
pit or like a
Yeah, I have a little pit.
Okay.
But talk about like we were talking earlier about planning and stuff. Dude, I love in the wintertime. Like, and I'm talking, and I'm not one of those people that like right now, like it's probably hitting like, what do you think, like 70 outside at night?
Yeah.
Maybe
high
69.
60s,
Yeah. So like,
no, it's been a little cooler a couple mornings, but in the general, it's like 60s.
yeah, but it's what I'm saying is like, it's not hit that point where you need to have a bonfire.
No.
You know, those people that start like they get premature fire started. I'm not that guy. I wait till like it's a good like I want to get it to be like 50, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like the really cold. And so yeah, like especially like if I'm at work on a Tuesday and I'm like, damn, like what are we gonna have for dinner? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cook a steak. I'm gonna start the fire. I'm gonna start a bonfire, and it'll be like as soon as I get off work. Like say if I get off work at like 3:34, by 5, I'm out there starting the fire, the bonfire, getting that going, and then I'll go inside, get all my meat, and like I'll just like grill, and then like I'll get some beers or something. Like, dude, it's such a vibe, and it's cool because Sada don't mind it. Like she don't really. Like, sometimes she'll go out there and check it out. It's really nice for her, or whatever. But like she don't hang out there with me, dude. I'll just be out there with like some drinks and I'll be listening to something, or what I'll do is I'll have like, we have a big glass sliding window in our backyard. So I'll move the blinds all the way over and I'll just watch TV with the door cracked, and I'll just like watch a movie or something from outside next to the bonfire. It's fucking nice, dude. On a Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, try it.
All right.
Your kids would love it, dude.
Yeah, well,
They would, yeah.
I mean, we've gone camping and stuff and done fires. Like they do, and they know how to act around them and shit. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it hasn't felt like to me, it's like getting all the wood and having it and storing it and keeping it dry. And am I overthinking it?
You really are.
All right.
Because I literally just like, obviously like it's easy for me to get wood because where I work at, we cut down trees and shit. And like, so a lot of it's like mesquite and like good stuff. So we'll save it. And I'll just take it right there to my house. I'll just let it sit. I'll forget about it. I'll go through like a whole summer and dry out real nicely. And like now I got like tons of wood right now.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Bring me some.
Yeah, I got you, dude. Get a pit.
All right.
I'll bring some wood.
All right. Should I get one of those pits you can grill over?
You could. We could do a podcast outside by the bonfire. I've done one before.
Yeah.
Years, like episodes ago.
How does that work?
We just set everything up outside.
Come out okay?
It comes out nice. And then we have lighting. We literally do it like instead of the bonfire will be right here. So we just kind of sit around it.
What if we just put a bonfire here?
In your house?
Yeah, just carefully.
They do have smokeless pits. They don't produce smoke supposedly, so we could probably do that inside. I think they were invented to be inside, smokeless pits.
Were they?
I think so. They're really expensive.
They were invented to be
they're really fucking expensive, so they better be able to work inside.
All right. I demand it.
If not, someone should invent a pit that you can, a literally bonfire pit that you would put in your backyard, you could put in your house.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that'd be like a fireplace, huh? Like a chimney.
That's a fireplace.
That's a fireplace.
Yeah. It's just a fireplace.
Well, that's it, man. We've been going for some time. We've been
have.
rambling on.
We're ramblers.
I think that was a Halloween episode.
It was, it's Halloween soon.
Well, it's gonna come out on Tuesday. I'm working on it tonight and tomorrow
Okay.
to get it out on Tuesday.
I'm gonna go eat all my kids' Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, real quick, do you check the kids' candy? Is that a thing still?
I came home drunk last night. Check it like for safety?
Yeah, is that a thing still?
No, I check it for the ones I want to eat and pretend like I didn't. That's it. I'm not checking it for.
So that's not a
razor
thing
blades.
anymore then.
Bro, I don't think
Why
it was
was
ever a
it-
thing. It just like
It was. My parents did it.
they actually check.
Yes.
Well, they're the fucking nerds that check. 'Cause
My mom-
my parents would tell me not to go. They'd be like, "Don't get candy that has razor blades in it," and we'd be like, "All right," and then we'd come home and eat it.
You'd grab like a candy and be like, "Look, this one's already open. It's easy to put. This one's already ripped open." No, dude, my mom after like Halloween, we'd get home and they'd be like, "All right, put your candy on the table," and we'd dump it out, and they'd go through it. They'd sort through it.
Huh.
It was just to pretty much look for anything that looked like tampered with, anything that looked like it was open and closed. And
You got really good parents.
I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
All right, that's it, guys. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube, please.
Please.
Make an account, even if you don't have one. Make an account, like we said, and that'll help us a lot. Follow us on Instagram at the Slob in the Pod, on Threads at the Slob in the Pod. My personal is Jordan Atondo _comedy, Instagram and Threads and Facebook. I use Facebook every now and then for Marketplace. Emil Comedy
EMIL.
on Instagram and Threads. All right, guys, we're done. Emil's falling asleep. Just 'cause- you know why? Because he's old. That's what old people do. They fall asleep all the time.
What is it, like midnight?
No, you fuck. It's like 7:51.
So same.
7:51, dude.
On a Sunday, though. That's like
Oh
midnight
my
Sunday.
goodness.
All right.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Happy Halloween.
I love you.
I love you, dude. Happy Halloween.
Fuck
I like
you,
your
man.
costume.
Shut up.
You dress like a stay-at-home dad.
I like
That has-
weed, I like craft beer, and I love taking care of my kids.
And I have a podcast.
I got a podcast. I do a little stand-up on the side. Just being a dope dad.
Living the life,
Living
dude.
a life. Just try to raise my little ones. Be like,
Far out, dude.
yeah. I got to pee.
All right.
Bye. I love you.
You're old again, dude. Always got to pee. All right, we're done, guys.